Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to build AI assistant for real-time customer support in telecom. So I run a telecom company and want to build an AI assistant to provide real-time customer support, answering their queries regarding plans, billings and technical issues via WhatsApp. So for that I am going to build an AI assistant, and that AI assistant is going to respond to my customer queries on the basis of the knowledge base I have provided to it, and that knowledge base contains details of my business. So firstly, in this video we are going to create an AI agent. Now if a user will send a message, an automatic reply will be sent to them. So if you also want to build this automation, then let me take you towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video I am going to show you how you can create an AI assistant for real-time support in telecom. So right before you on my screen you can see this is the AI assistant I have created, and my AI assistant is going to fetch the details from the knowledge base I have created. So here you can see this is the knowledge base I have created which contains the details of my business. And now as someone will ask question from my AI assistant is going to fetch the data from this knowledge base and provide details to the customers or the clients. So you can also create an AI assistant like this for automating your task even when you're busy or you are unavailable, for making a better connection with your clients. So now I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of how you can create an AI assistant like this for your business. But before that I am going to show you the real working demo of this automation. For that let's move on to my WhatsApp with me. So here you can see I have already opened my WhatsApp, and now I am going to enter a message over here to the number that is saved as test number, and this number is already connected to my Pabbly Chatflow account. So now I am going to enter a message that is, hey, I need help. So now let's enter this message over here, and here my AI assistant is responding to me with a message which says, of course I am here to help. What do you need assistance with? Now let's enter another question for our AI assistant to check its proper working. So here I am going to enter this message which says, tell me about the services you offer. And here my AI assistant is responding to me with a message which contains the services offered by my business. Now I am going to enter another question from my AI assistant. So here I am going to enter this question that is, tell me about the recharges and plans you offer. And here my AI assistant is responding to me with a message which contains the plans offered by ConnectX Telecom. And ConnectX Telecom is the name of my brand. So here my AI assistant is responding to me. Now let's enter another question from my AI assistant. So here I am going to enter this another question that is, how can I activate your plans? And here my AI assistant is responding to me with a message which contains the method of activating the plans. So here our AI assistant is working properly. So you can also create an AI assistant like this for your business by just using Pabbly Chatflow. Now for accessing the Pabbly Chatflow, you simply have to type its URL over the new tab, that is pabbly.com/chatflow. And once you will enter the URL, you will be getting the landing page of Pabbly, and here you can see we are getting two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user you can simply click over this sign up free, but if you are an existing user you can simply click over this sign in. But before moving on forward I am going to tell you about Pabbly community. So this is the page of Pabbly community where automation users, marketers and business owners gathers to share their ideas, ask questions and get relevant update regarding using the Pabbly applications. So you can also join Pabbly community now and grow your business with us by sharing your workflows and asking questions. And if you wish to join the Pabbly community you can find link in the description given below. Now without wasting time let me take you towards the Pabbly Chatflow, and here I am going to simply click over this sign in as I already have an account on Pabbly Chatflow. And once you finish your sign up you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page, and here you can see these are the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create an AI assistant we have to use Pabbly Chatflow app. Now for accessing the Pabbly Chatflow simply have to click over this access now button, and as you will click on access now you will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow. And once you sign up your account for free on the Pabbly Chatflow, you get 100 free credits every month for practicing the Pabbly Chatflow. And on the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow, you can see these are the numbers I have connected to my account. And you can also add your WhatsApp number by just clicking on this add WhatsApp number button. And on this add WhatsApp number button, you can see we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. So if you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, you can simply click over this WhatsApp Connect. But if you want to connect with token number, you can simply click over this Manual Token Connect. Now moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly Chatflow, that is inbox, contacts, team queues, templates, broadcast, flows, AI assistant which we are going to create now, activity log, settings, get help. So if you want to learn more about these features, you can find link in the description given below. And if you wish to create your own folder, you can simply click over this create a new folder button and your folder will be created. Now, as we are going to create an AI assistant, we simply have to click over the AI assistant given on the sidebar, and as you will click on the AI assistant, you will be getting the AI assistant page. And here you can see these are the AI assistant I have created, and you can also create your own AI assistant from scratch. And now I am going to show you how you can create your own AI assistant from scratch. For that, you simply have to click over this add AI assistant button, and you will be getting a dialog box where you have to provide a name to your assistant. Now I am going to provide a name to my assistant, that is ConnectX Telecom, and this is the name of my brand. So here I have provided name to my AI assistant. Now we just have to click over this add AI assistant button and we will be landed to our AI assistant page. So here you can see somewhat my AI assistant looks like this. And on this AI assistant page, we are getting the AI instruction section. And on this AI instruction sections, you can see it is asking me to select the instruction type. So from here you can select the instruction type. So here you can see these are the instruction type we are getting. So if you want to select the custom prompt, you can select it and you will be getting the prompt instructions. But here I am going to select my instruction type as AI agent, as I am going to create an AI assistant. You can also select another instruction type such as customer support agent, sales agent, language tutor, coding experts, life coach, and futuristic fashion advisor. But here I am going to just select this AI agent, and here you can see I am getting some of the instructions. So you can also add your own instructions over here. Now moving on further, we are getting the option for AI configuration, and on this AI configuration we are getting the option for temperature. So now you might be thinking, what is this temperature doing over here? So temperature here basically shows the creativity of the AI's answer. Here 0 means more focused and 1 means more creative. So as you move towards 0, your answer will be more focused, and if you move towards 1, your answer will be more creative. But here I am going to keep it as the same, that is 0.5. Now moving on further, it is asking me to select the AI to use. So I will be selecting my AI, that is OpenAI. Now as I've selected the AI, it is asking me to select the model. So here I am going to select the model, that is GPT-4o mini. You can select model according to you. Now further, we are getting the option for pasting the API key. So now you might be thinking, from where we can get this API key? Now for getting the API key, you just have to visit this help desk which says kindly visit your OpenAI API's key page to get the API key that you need to enter here. So for getting the API key, we just have to visit this OpenAI API's key page. And here, as I have clicked over the OpenAI API's key page, I am getting this API keys page, and here you can see we are getting this button, that is create new secret key. So you simply have to click over this button and you will be getting a dialog box where you have to provide name and project name, and just click over this create secret key button and your API key will be ready. But here I already have an API key, so I will be just pasting it over here. Now we simply have to click over this connect button for connecting this API key, and here you can see I'm getting this pop-up which says OpenAI key saved successfully. Now after pasting the API key, you can see we are getting the option for AI assistant settings. So here you can see we are getting some of the settings, that is header message and the footer message. So if you want to provide any header message, you just have to enable it and enter the header message over here. Now after that, we are getting the footer message. So if you want to provide any footer message, you can simply enable it and enter your footer message. Afterwards, we are getting the option for stop keyword. So if you want to provide stop keyword, you can simply enter your stop keywords over here. So stop keywords are the keywords that can stop your AI assistant. Now let's say I want to stop my AI assistant as someone enters stop word. So for that you just have to make this word stop as a stop keyword. So for that you just have to type it and press the enter key, and here our stop keyword is ready. Now as someone will enter this stop keyword, our AI assistant will be stopped. But here I am going to just disable it, and afterwards we are getting the option for retry attempt. So by enabling this retry attempt, you can enter the number of retry attempt. So retry attempt basically specifies the number of fallback retry attempt if the AI assistant is not responding correctly, and the valid range of this retry attempt is from 1 to 10. But here I am going to just keep it as disable, and afterwards we are getting the option for fallback message. So fallback message is the message which will be displayed when the AI assistant API is not responding correctly. Here we are already getting a fallback message. You can enter fallback message according to you. So here we are done with the AI instructions. Now we just have to manage the knowledge source. So on this knowledge source, we have to provide the knowledge base which contains details of your business. So I have already shown you the knowledge base I have created. So here this knowledge base contains details of my business. Now I am going to just upload this knowledge base over the knowledge source here. But there is a constraint that file format will be only accepted in .txt format or .pdf. But for the PDF we have a limitation that if PDF contains images, the limitation is of only 10 pages. So for uploading the file, we firstly have to download it in .txt or .pdf format. So for that you simply have to go to your knowledge base, and on the knowledge base over the file section you can see we are getting the option for download. So you simply have to click over this download, and on this download section you can see we are getting the option for plain text.txt and the PDF document.pdf. So you can download your file on either of the format. Here I have already downloaded my file, so I will be just clicking on this choose or drag a file here button, and after that I have landed to my download section, and here you can see we are getting this file, that is connectx telecom. So I am going to just select it over here, and here my file has been uploaded, and here we are getting this pop-up which says file uploaded in process successfully. And here as I have uploaded my file, I am getting the name and vector ID. So here we are done with the knowledge source. Now let's configure our assistant interface. So on the assistant interface, it is asking me to enter the header display heading name. So here I am going to enter my heading name as my brand name, that is connectx telecom. So here I have entered this name, that is connectx telecom, as my header display heading name, and this name is appearing over the preview of our chatbot. Now further we are getting the option for entering the header display subheading name, and we are already getting a subheading name which says we are online and happy to assist you, and this subheading name is appearing over the preview of your chatbot on the header section as a subheading name. So you can provide subheading name according to you. Now moving on further, we are getting the option for initial message, and we are already getting an initial message that is, hi there, how can I help you today? And this initial message is appearing over the preview of your chatbot. And you can also add your initial message by just typing the initial message, and after that you just have to press your enter key and your initial message is ready, and this initial message is appearing over the preview of your chatbot. But you have to remember one point, that you can only create 2 initial messages at a time. So here I am going to remove this initial message which I have recently created, and here we are remained with only 1 initial message. Now further we are getting the option for display the powered by Pabbly label, which is already enabled, and here this is appearing on the footer section. So if you want to disable it, you just have to select disable over here, and here as I've selected the disable, the powered by Pabbly label has been disappeared. But here I am going to just keep it as enable over here, and as I have selected the enable, my powered by Pabbly label has appeared again. Now further we are getting the option for footer text, and we are already getting a footer text, that is privacy policy, and this footer text is appearing over the footer section of our chatbot. So you can also provide a footer text. Now further we are getting the option for footer link. So if you want to provide any footer link, you can provide it over here. Now at last we are getting the option for user's first message. So this is the message which will be sent to WhatsApp from the user's site, and here we are already getting an initial message message that is I need help, but I'm going to convert it as hey, I need help. So here we are done with the user's first message also. Now let's provide styling to our AI assistant to customize its visual appearance. So on the styling section, you can see it is asking me to select the theme mode, which is already selected as light. So now let's select the theme mode as dark over here and see the changes. And as I have selected the theme mode dark, the preview of our chatbot has been changed to dark theme mode. So I am going to keep it as light over here. You can choose it according to you. Now further we are getting the option for assistant shape. So here you can see we are getting 3 options for assistant shape, that is circle, square and rounded square. And here my assistant shape is already selected as circle and I am going to keep it as the same. Now further we are getting some of the properties for which we can provide coloring. So if you want to change coloring of any of the property of your chatbot, you can change it from here. Now let's say I am going to change the property of this assistant background color. So for that I am going to select a color over here, and here as I have selected the color, you can see the changes in the preview of the chatbot. So likewise you can change coloring of the property of your chatbot. Now further we are getting the option for header profile picture, assistant profile picture and background picture. So if you want to add any kind of these profiles, you can add it over here. So here we are done with the styling of our AI assistant and we have successfully created our AI assistant. Now for enabling this AI assistant, we simply have to activate it from here. Now for saving this AI assistant, we simply have to click over the save AI assistant button, and here you can see we are getting this pop-up, which means we have successfully saved our AI assistant. Now if you wish to embed this AI assistant to your business, you can simply click over this embed button and you will be getting the script code. Now you just have to paste this script code to your business and AI assistant will be embedded to your business. So here we are done with the AI assistant. Now I am going to show you how you can activate AI assistant for your chats. So for that you simply have to go to inbox, and as you will click on the inbox on the sidebar, you will be landed to the inbox page. And on this particular number in my inbox, you can see we are getting the option for choose AI assistant. So you just have to enable it and you will be getting a dialog box where you have to choose the AI assistant. So here I am going to choose my AI assistant, that is Connect X Telecom, which I have recently created. Now we just have to click over the save button and our AI assistant has been enabled for this number. Now let's move on to my WhatsApp for testing this AI assistant. So let's move on to my WhatsApp. Now let's firstly clear our previous chat. So here I am going to clear this chat. Now I am going to enter the user's first message, which I have already told you about. So here I have typed this message, that is hey, I need help. Now let's enter this message over here, and here my AI assistant is responding to me with a message that is, of course, what do you need help with? Whether it's about billing, plans, technical support or anything else, I am here to assist you. Now let's enter another question for our AI assistant, that is tell me about your plans. So here I am going to enter this message, and here my AI assistant is responding to me with a message which contains the plans offered by Connect X Telecom. Now let's move on to my knowledge base and check whether is this the data I have provided over there. So for that let's move on to my knowledge base, and here you can see my AI assistant is providing me the same plan which I have entered over this knowledge base. So this describes that our AI assistant is working properly. So you can also create an AI assistant like this for your business by just using Pabbly Chatflow. So start using Pabbly Chatflow now and stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating many more amazing automations and AI assistant like this. So thank you for watching this video.
So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.